wide and cut in. I'm a cyclist and I live in the Pennines. Welcome to my channel. Come on, let's go and do a ride. And we're going to start today's ride with the big old climb of Blackstone Edge. Here we are now on the lower slopes. It's a lovely summer's day. The roads are getting much busier. We've got a nice gentle breeze, which I dare say at the top might be quite strong, but it'll help keep us cool. And on this climb, it's quite a nice gradual build up until we get towards the Moorcock pub, and then it does get pretty steep there. And this section here, if you're descending, is super quick, and you can reach speeds of over 55 miles an hour on a good day. Now you can make out the diagonal line there, the cutting, and that's our route all the way up to the White House. And as you can see, I'm not out of breath. If you take your time on this climb, you can do it quite comfortably. And at the moment I'm on a 42.28. Just ahead there is Blackstone Edge with Robin Hood's Rocks, and that's 1,550 feet above sea level, or about 474 metres. And that's where my chain snapped mountain biking the other week. Now, a lot of people use this climb to do Everesting, and that's where you try to climb the altitude of Mount Everest in a day. And each climb up here is between 700 to 800 feet of climbing. So after about 30 or so ups and downs, you've done Everest. And now we're approaching the first series of chicanes on the climb, and we've gone round a huge dog leg of a bend, and the views are really opening up. So basically, that's the climb of Blackstone Edge, and I'm right next to Blackstone Edge Reservoir now. This is the longest climb in England, Cragvale Road. Whichever way I go now, it's downhill in all directions. In that descent then, I'm now like a midsection with Pennines Reservoir to the right, but it's still a gorgeous day. It's good to get out, and again, if you're new to cycling, that's what it's all about. There's a massive resurgence for cycling in the UK, and I'm here to deliver you the message. So let's get out and get on our bikes, people. Okay, took a big right turn there. It's a right. Just going through Ripponden, and we're climbing now, long climb back towards Windy Hill above Denshaw. Right, well, I'm a good way along this climb now. It's a long, gradual climb across Ristworth Moor. I'm looking at the motorway, it's quite busy, which tells me we're coming out of lockdown slowly. And if you look there, the reservoirs are getting very low, and that's the M62 just tracking alongside. And we're just going past the Turnpike pub. And if you look at that reservoir there, it must have dropped by 30 feet because they're quite steep embankments. It's a lovely part of the countryside this. We're in West Yorkshire. The only thing that really grinds my gears is all this litter. I've gone past the car park there and people are just leaving tissues in the car park. Come on people, it's our country. We need to look after it. Okay, I'm momentarily now on the big ring. We're on like a small rising plateau with a little downhill section before the final push to Windy Hill where the transmitter is, and I can see the transmitter just over there on top of the horizon as we follow the next set of reservoirs along this valley. We're just gently cruising along here at 20 miles an hour freewheeling. We have a nice little chicane, a left-hander, and then just a gradual climb. Nice and warm up here. It's perfect. Just passing underneath the motorway now, and then we've got the tower to the right, and that's the summit of the climb. Right, we're on the summit, we're about 1,200 feet above sea level, and I'm going to have to get down here sharpish because them fluffy clouds are turning grey and it looks ominous over there towards Manchester. So while I make my way down this descent across the open moorland, here's some footage from a recent trip. I hope you like the drone shots because that's the road we're coming down right now. Here we are now, the left-hander. This is 25.6 miles an hour, or 26 miles an hour. We've got a headwind. Then a right-hander and a long plateau. 28 miles an hour. Okay, this is where the road gets quite steep. The wind's going from the left to the right, cross headwind again. We're doing 34 miles an hour. That's 36 miles an hour. 37.5 miles an hour. 39. Okay, 40 miles an hour now. 40 miles an hour. 41, 42. 43 miles an hour. 43.4. Speeding. There's our turning to the right. Brakes, 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 brakes. Gently wind it right down. Let the cars come through. Well, that weren't bad. I mean, let's have a quick look. So far I've cycled 17.7 miles, but I've been going backwards and forwards a lot to film. It's 6:30. Maximum speed there, 43.7. That's not bad. I mean, I never went for it. The conditions weren't perfect, but that's a pretty good speed. And according to the GPS, we've done nearly 2,000 feet of climbing already. Milnrow. This will be the final descent of the day. And it's a corker. On the big ring. On the drops. 16 miles an hour. 20 miles an hour. 23. 27 miles an hour. 29. 30. Right-hander. 31. 32. 35. 36. 38. Left-hander. 39. 36, 37, 38, 38.5, 39.5, 40, 40 miles an hour. We're okay behind. Left-hander now. Feather the brakes, go wide and cut in. Left-hander and a right-hander on the brakes, off the brakes. 36. Left-hander and a right-hander. 37. Still 37. Brake brakes. Big right-hander. Cut onto the apex. 31. 34. 36. 37.8 right-hander. The road looks wet. I don't like that at all. 35, left-hander. 33.9, left-hander. Built up area, keep the pace on now. .1 mile an hour. .32. That's me done. I'm mad. Well, I'm knackered now. That was a big effort. Right, well, we're at the lights now. Near Newhey, Milnrow area. I actually felt them descents more than climbing. I always find a good descent probably harder than a good climb. But if you're going to try and go fast down hills, please be careful. Anyway, so hey, right, well, we're on the ride, nearly finished my ride, and I bumped into Nick and Simon.
Hello!
And Simon's on a nice black bike.
You're right to say it. Nick's the one at the back.
Nick's the guy who normally goes to the front and makes it easy for all the guys.
Big ships have big sails, he does.
A bacon sandwich and a cup of coffee, a nice warm cup of coffee, like it was £2.45.
£2.45.
Okay. For this, which is a rum truffle with 3 things, I'd like you to guess, because it's obviously case of random number generation.
Random number generator.
£4.50.
Well, that were a cracking ride, just shy of 26 miles in my local hills. And so far this week I've also bumped into Owen and Mike and a few of the other guys. But I'm trying to keep my social distance. I'm not doing group rides, but I'm sure that'll come as we make our way through June. Anyway, if you like these videos, let me know and I'll make some more for you.